Yo, you're listening to the Rhythm and Rebels show, motherfucker. GDP, it's your boy, it's your friend. You know me.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Right, man. I'm using like these headphone like SOCOM mic joints. I don't know if it's working good or not.
SOCOM mics? The fuck is that? Like Call of Duty or something?
Yeah, it's not. It's not. They're these free Monster headphones I got, but I never used like the little mic thing on the headphone before.
All right. Well, you sound good. You coming in great and shit.
Cool.
Word.
Yeah, so I just wanted to call in and tell you about some terrorist plots I've been working on.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, they listening right now.
Yeah, we don't need to record this damn shit. They got us.
Send us the files. Send us the files.
Word. So how you been, man? How you doing?
Yeah, really good, man. It was like a stressful last few days, but like today I woke up feeling good, man.
That's what's up.
Got the new music, so you got to be feeling a little bit better about that.
It's finally like out, you know what I mean? It's like
Where the fuck you at now? You back in the woe?
Nah, I don't. My parents still live in West Orange, but I live in Brooklyn now.
Oh shit!
I've been living here for like a little over a year. I was bouncing around for a little bit, trying to just, like figure out where I wanted to post up, but for what I'm doing, it makes the most sense for me to be in New York, you know?
Yeah, no problem.
So,
Yeah, we were just out in Brooklyn over there by the Brooklyn Bowl and shit.
Cool, yeah, I'm out there. Last time I saw Cool Keith there a while ago. I live in like Bushwick now. I got like a recording studio now, like half a mile from the crib too. So it's like,
that's pretty cool.
It's like a gorgeous situation, and yeah, it's fucking dream shit.
Word, true. So fucking Holla that dropped today, right?
Today.
You
Technically, like the label didn't even I didn't even like send the email blast. He didn't send the email blast, but yeah, it's like in stores.
Oh,
and,
no
like,
courtesy, no courtesy from you and shit. Like,
nah, they will. I think they're just waiting to like the proper time. You know what I mean? Because California, they're just like waking up, so you kind of want to hit them like right about. Like,
True.
You know, kids that listen to me in California are just waking up.
You got a bigger fan base out there in Cali?
I do well. My fan base is mostly, you know what I mean, like from where I'm from, and then kind of spreading outwards, Jersey, New York, Philly, and then it kind of little like markets. Like I do well, like in the Northeast, like the Midwest, like I guess Canada, like Ontario, Michigan area, and then Cali. Cali's been showing love. I haven't played some shows out there in a while because like everyone's all smoked out, and sometimes it's hard to like, you know, it's like an expensive trip and shit, and like.
Hell yeah.
You know, but I've played Cali a bazillion times. I'll be back out there soon. Kids keep hitting me up about Cali, and like I will. When it makes sense, I assure you I'll be on the fucking first flight out.
All right, so before I ask you about the whole recording process of this fucking EP, who is this scandalous Jezebel you're talking about on this fucking album, on this EP, man? She sounds like a real fucking piece of work.
Word. It's interesting. People have been saying that, and it's like, I guess, you know, like how I perceive it and how someone who just like puts it on, you know, and I've been like sitting on these songs forever. It's like, my intention wasn't to try to like air out just like scandalous Jezebel or anything, and it's not just one person. You know what I mean? There's one or two. It's one or two, maybe like really, but it's kind of like
one or two Jezebels rolled into one.
One or two Jezebels, kind of like the catalyst for just like all these other things that were kind of going on in my life and in my head when I was making this record, and it just kind of took the shape of like a woman or two. But the timing worked out.
Is it like you know, when you were making it, did you have in mind that you were trying to go with that theme? Because it is kind of like every song is like got something to do with a woman. Like
yeah, it's definitely like a you know, some sort of cohesive like vibe or an over, you know. It kind of just happened. I didn't exactly like set out to make this record. The dude who produced it's just like been my buddy forever, and we always kind of said we were going to do something, and we were both kind of just in strange places in our life. Like we started working this pretty much right after I put out Useless Eaters. Like it took a while to come to fruition.
Word.
As like every fucking record does, because like independent artist shit just like takes time with fucking other people involved, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of Useless Eaters, like it seems like the sound sonically, it sounds like you went for a more minimalist route. Like things on Holla sound a little bit more, you know, simpler than it did on Useless Eaters.
It's definitely, it's a different producer, you know what I mean? It's someone that didn't have anything on Useless Eaters, and it's not like, you know, a lot of times it's not really like intentional, like I really want to make this type of project or go here. It's kind of like where I'm at personally versus like the beats that I'm getting, and I'm very selective, you know, the beats I work with, and it's like whatever like makes sense for like how I'm feeling, and then it's like the songs almost like write themselves at that point, you know what I mean? Like you find a beat that kind of captures where you want to go, and like he just started sending me these beats, and I was like, these are great beats, and like listen to them, like what else are you supposed to really make songs about on beats that sound like that?
Yeah, and you already got some serpent women you want to talk about anyway, so it's like, fuck yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
She's not. I mean, you know, there's one person who, in particular, like, you know, I was
shall remain nameless.
With, yeah, for sure. Who I was dating with for a while. And, you know, my intention, obviously, even though it might seem that way to some people, you know, I wasn't trying to, like, you know, it's all good. Like, I wish her well. And, like, I didn't make this record to try to, like, upset anyone or fuck anyone up. It's just, like, you know, I also can't, like, take into consideration how someone else is going to perceive it. Like, I just got to, like, do it how I see fit. You know what I mean? I'm a tongue-in-cheek, like, type of person. It's like, I'm going to take you there with my music. And it's just another, like, facet of that. You know what I mean? My next record isn't going to sound like this. My next record I did with my dude Space Jesus, and it's, like, a party record. But I just kind of want to take you fucking everywhere, like.
Are you like a fucking like a very fan conscious artist? Do you think people that picked up on you like during Useless Eaters are going to listen to this and be like, all right, what the fuck was this? I wasn't expecting that.
I'm not in that sense. Like, you know, every artist says I didn't worry about that shit, but I truly don't worry about it. My fans, I'm not like the most popular dude ever, but you know, the people that do listen to me and fuck with me are like diehards and have been like riding with me for a long time. And like as I keep accumulating them, it seems like it's like the same mentality. What I do, it's particular. You know, it's a particular kind of music. It's not for everyone, so it's like it's always been on like some love it or hate it type shit. My fans have been riding with me, honestly. So far, the response has been like awesome. I haven't heard like there's been like the least negative feedback that I've ever gotten on a release thus far, honestly. Everyone's been like psyched. And I didn't know if it was gonna go like that. I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I'm gonna do regardless. But
that's
like,
what's up. That's
it's
what we
funny
like
that
to hear
people
right
are
there.
like, yeah, for sure. Like, I've never taken that into consideration. I got love for my fans, but like,
yeah, they don't dictate your shit. Like,
not never. And it's like, and they know that, and they respect me for that. And I feel like there's some fans that might kind of gracefully bow out and be like, you know, this might not be the G record I listened to, but like, I think they at least respect that I was like able to do that and go there. And like, you know, I'll be right back. Like, watch, I got 2 other records like coming out like really soon that like, you know.
So you think you find your niche now with your sound compared to how, like, let's say a previous 2 years ago or something like that?
Not so much a niche, but I've just gotten better. You know, like my lack of success has like forced me to just like dig
the hunger.
deep, you know? Yeah, like it's made me get more hungry. I was just hanging out. You know, my dude Shape. You guys familiar with him? He's a rapper.
Shape. Where are you from?
Incredible rapper. He's from West Orange. A lot of dudes I make music with are like from my hometown. He lives in New York now too, but he's a phenomenal rapper. Whatever. We were hanging out in the studio last night. He was playing me some new shit, and it's like, you know, he's got a whole catalog of amazing music. I'm like, dude, this is your best fucking work, and it's like by far. And it's like you realize like if we popped off like 3 years ago, we wouldn't be making music like this right now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We gotta get into that. I got a bias against West Orange. Like every time I fucking enter West Orange, like something fucking bad happens. Like I went to a dentist appointment and my fucking dentist died the day before or some shit. My car broke down. I'm like, I'm never fucking coming back to this place ever again and shit. But you do have an outstanding Fridays out there though.
Yeah, that Fridays is sick. I'll tell you a good story. One time I was at that Fridays with a girl. Then it's like, yo,
I know you got high in there.
That West Orange Friday is like, yo, it's real. Like the hood goes out there, and like, I was there with a girl. We were just like driving somewhere. I was like, yo, should we get a beer? And she went to the bathroom, and I guess like a young girl, a black girl in the bathroom said to her like, "What are you doing here?" She's like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "You know, there's like a Fridays in like East Hanover, right?" She's like, "Yeah, but like me and like my daters like getting a drink here." And she's like, "This Fridays is ghetto as fuck." She came back from the bathroom like cracking up, like you won't even believe like what some chick just said to me.
I love their
Long Island the Fridays is ghetto as fuck.
Yeah, they're fucking phenomenal compared to other Fridays.
Good. Yeah, it's sick. It turns up in there, like absolutely. Fuck with that Friday. West Orange, I rep West Orange. Is where I'm from, and it's a superly like culturally diverse place. And as a result, like me and a lot of people, I'll send you guys. I don't know how caught up you guys are, like Slang Corp and like the history of like dudes I work with, but like myself, Larry Hobson, Pistol, Benny Two Bars, Shape, the man from somewhere else. I'm sure I'm forgetting people. Jay Stampy, like all these dudes who I'm like at least like known by those who know about me. I'm renowned for making music with these people. We all grew up within like, you know, like a 3-mile radius of each other. Okay. We're all different ages. Zagnuts. We're all, you know, like some of those dudes like in their 30s. You know what I mean? Some are younger than me, but like we all went to the same high school.
Okay. True. New Jersey rappers have like a stigma, you know, that they don't want to fucking stick together or there's no unity. Like how did that even come about that y'all like kind of form this allegiance, if you will?
Super naturally, man. Like everything I've ever really done, like, you know, every record I've ever made has been with like, you know, every producer I've ever worked with like are like my homies. Like I know their parents. You know what I mean? It's never been this like, you know, email correspondence. My manager calls your manager. It's like everyone I work with is like my fucking family. So it's like, you know what I mean? It just kind of like happened. You don't even realize it's happening, but now you get to like look back on it and like, you know, we've got a body of work together and individually and like.
That's what's up and shit.
Yeah, so you know, it's a pleasure. It's an honor.
Take me back to Useless Eaters right quick.
Yep.
You had a song on there called Oxypolycotton. Who you talking about on that? if you don't mind talking about.
Yeah, I don't. I think everyone that's been listening to me for a while, anyone familiar with like before that, I put out a record. Well, 2 records before that: Realistic Expectations, Involvement, the 7-inch split I did. If people have been paying attention, then they know who that song's about. I'm not gonna get too specific, but a really dear friend of mine who I've known since we were like literally kids, who I made a lot of music with. And a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like West Orange is also really close to Newark.
Yeah, it is.
It's really close to Irvington and East Orange, and close to places where it's like a lot of really reasonably priced, powerful drugs.
Yeah.
And that, you know, again, like
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I hope you don't, man. But like,
no, I do.
Yeah,
it's pretty sad and shit. But go ahead though.
Those things, man. So yeah, it was just about a really close friend of mine who I'd made a lot of music with, and unfortunately, you know, he just kind of was dealing with his own demons, and I just wanted to make that song, you know.
Yeah, it came out beautifully, if you don't mind me saying and shit.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And I know a lot of kids come up to me like, dude, like that shit, like you really like, hit it on the head. I'm like, dope. I wasn't even like trying to like give some kids some sort of anthem for like their like friends.
But you gotta imagine after making that song, you probably tons of people could relate. Like, damn, like
for sure,
he's pretty much saying what I feel like.
Then you think about it, but honestly, at the time, it was just sort of like capturing like every little bit and piece that I could like think to like tastefully like. It's like so personal, but yet I guess sometimes it's like not as personal as you realize, because people just kind of like apply it to their lives as they see fit, and like that's sick. That's the power of music, you know.
Sure, that's what's up. But like, you're speaking of Irvington and Newark and all these other armpit things.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called Essex County the armpit of the world, no other country.
I'm sorry. My friend just texted me, Davey Lee, what up?
That's what's up. What up, David?
That girl's a bitch.
That's crazy.
She's not. She's not.
She's not a bitch. All right.
I'm as much of a fucking asshole as anyone, honestly. Like, and I thought I like got that message across a little more clearly than I did on this record, and people were like, "Yo, who the fuck is this about?" I'm like, no, like relax. It's my fault too. I'm trying to like make it like an equal parts of, you know, whatever went wrong or went right, whatever went, you know, wherever it went.
Gotcha. So is it any antiperspirant you could fucking recommend for the armpits of America, Essex County?
I have a female roommate who uses, she's like the shit, piece of Froyo. Froyo lives.
Froyo? Okay.
She uses this, what the fuck is it called? Secret. It's like a secret deodorant. It's for chicks, but like, dude, it smells so banging. And like, you would never know it was a woman.
Is it powder or gel?
It's like a roll on. It's like a gel, but like,
shit. Yeah.
Dude, it's so sick. Like whenever I wear it, chicks like, yo, you smell good. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, it's like chick deodorant. I forget the make of it, but I borrow it from her all the time. It's banging.
Speaking about deodorant and smells, that fragrance lines that you referenced one time in the interview.
Oh yeah, douchebag body spray cologne. You referenced that in an interview once and shit. I saw.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Somebody was like, "What's up with your fragrance line?" And you were like, douchebag body spray cologne coming soon and shit. I know you were just fucking joking, but I would buy that though.
douchebag and Gabbana.
Yeah, basically.
I got a friend who works at Fragrant Resources. Fragrance.
Philanthropils.
Fragrance Resources in Clifton, New Jersey, right on like Route 3.
Yeah.
Where like I when I was broke a little while ago, I helped him do a few jobs, and like it's just a lab of like fragrances. It's like where everybody gets like colognes made. So really, like if we really wanted to make our own scent, it's like not that far. I know exactly who I would call. My buddy Pete August, man. Get our own. It's like literally just entire science lab of different like smells and scents and fragrances, and, like to make weird candles and shit. It's dope.
That's what's up.
So talk, yeah, anybody listening, like if you got a few bucks, like we could do this.
Let's make it happen. We
could do that. Get that old space money.
I want some Rhythm and the Rebel roll on.
Yeah.
Antiperspirant.
Basically.
Be sick.
That shit'll dry up real fast and shit.
It's a nice touch. It's cooler than like a lighter, like a sticker.
Alright, so fucking what else?
So tours, any upcoming shows? I think you had something I saw like on your page.
Yeah, I'm about to go on tour, man. I would say I'm the only artist on Run for Cover that doesn't have a booking agent, but I wanted to go out on this record, you know what I mean? Had to, right? So
yeah.
As per usual, man, I fucking got on the horn and I booked like 13 shows next month. I actually technically haven't even announced them yet. I'm pretty much when we hang up, I'm going to do an email blast. You can go like facebook.com/G6D6P6, runforcoverrecords.com, smokerscough.net. All the dates will be up there. If you're looking for them, you'll find them. Like I got somebody like handling all the social media like bullshit so that they end up in all the right places and are easy to track down. But
is that Montclair show going to be a definite though? Montclair, New
oh,
Jersey?
Definitely, 100%, dude.
August 3rd?
August 3rd at the Meat Locker in Montclair, New Jersey, man. I've been playing
fucking going, bro.
6 years. Come through, man. I'll listen to you guys.
See you, B.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be sick. Band Incendiary's playing. They're like a fucking, one of the best bands in hardcore right now. They're my homies, and I'm so psyched that they want to come fucking rip open the show with me. It's gonna be a banger. Pistol's been MIA. He's playing his first show in like 9 months.
Damn.
Bunch of homies. Cult Favorites playing. I don't know if you guys know them, but they're the shit. Shape.
What the fuck Pistol been doing for 9 months? Been on a bender or some shit? What the fuck?
The opposite.
The opposite of a bender?
Okay. The opposite.
That's what's up.
Just handling some shit, but he's doing well and ready to get back into gear, and I'm excited for that.
That's what's up. But fucking, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm coming out there, B. Coming out there with the camera and all that.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have someone documenting it, but we'll work it out. It's gonna be a really fucking fun show. I haven't played New Jersey in a minute, and like, it's gonna be interesting. So I'm playing all this. Like, Holla's not really a record I can like play live really with any. After this, I don't feel it's appropriate. So we're gonna do this run of like 13 shows for me and the dude The Wrong Address who I did the record with. They're gonna perform the record straight through.
Dope. Yeah.
That's why the shows are a little bit after it's out. Like kids kind of know what they're getting into. Play the record, quick like smoke break, and then just play like a bunch of old GDP songs and rock with it. But I'm gonna bang the record all the way through for these like run of shows.
Gotcha. On our show, we kind of mix hip hop and current events. I know you probably the most current of polarizing events has been the whole Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman trial. You got any thoughts on that, or you like whatever?
Sometimes I'll give my little 2 cents, but it's like I went on Facebook, I think Sunday, or the news was Saturday, but I don't think I went on Facebook till Sunday.
Right.
Which is a little peculiar that they give a court ruling like that on a Saturday. I've never heard of that.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
That's one thing that comes to mind, but that's neither here nor there. That's fucking, pop culture world. I'm sure there's a reason for it, Right. And everyone on Facebook was just going crazy. It was like inundated with like opinions and weird like shit. I've never seen it like that for like
crazy.
Anything. And really the only thing that comes to mind, like obviously like, it's a tragedy when something like that happens. But the bigger picture right now is that like this is happening like constantly. And how many kids have gotten killed for no reason ever since fucking Trayvon Martin. We need to focus on the bigger picture and in the justice system and the injustice system in general, as opposed to like spending our time like, did you see what his brother said on CNBC? Yeah. Like, yeah, he's a fucking jerk off and it's retarded. But like, do you understand that like since you spent that time typing that, like some other fucking 17-year-old kid got bodied, and it's like,
yeah,
that's what we need to be worried on. There's a lot of people in jail for no reason. There's a lot of people that maybe should fucking be in jail or should be, you guys get it. And I feel like most people probably fucking get it, but it's like the idea here is like pay attention to the bigger picture and don't get caught up in the fucking distractions, because protesting in and of itself might become a distraction. Yeah, you know what I mean? People getting on their fucking soapbox and talking about the same bullshit as everyone else. It's like, take it down a notch and keep your eyes peeled and be aware that this is happening, every second of every day. That's what happens.
You touched on a lot of issues on Useless Eaters. One that was stood out to me was the carbon footprint. What is your carbon footprint like now?
Oh man, what is my carbon footprint? I don't have a car.
Well, you live in Brooklyn,
I live in Brooklyn, so I'm breathing a lot of carbon. Yeah, that song was like touched people different sort of ways. Some people got it, like it was kind of a satirical, like almost like pop jingle, where every word in the song rhymed with carbon, but there was also obviously like some sort of underlying message that.
Oh, definitely.
It almost goes back to like the Trayvon shit, where it's like understand the bigger picture in mind and not just like, people handing out fucking literature for like, environmental causes, or like, on their blocks with the fucking, I live in Brooklyn now, so it's like these kids kill me outside with their fucking, fire extinguishers spraying water all over the street. And it's like, you realize like it's summertime and there's droughts going on all over the country and let alone world.
Right. Or somebody's house might catch on fire and shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a pet peeve of mine. Shit like that. So going back to carbon, it's just like the idea is just pay attention to the bigger picture. You know what I mean? There is no one answer. There is no one cause. There is no one petition you can sign. It's like just try to like see everything, as level-headedly and clearly as you possibly can and make,
and don't fucking jump to assumptions of what you can fit on TV.
It's just fucking people jumping on bandwagons for these fake political fucking causes that like are just distractions from way bigger issues. Yeah. And it's not a coincidence. I understand how it happens. It's perpetuated through everything you pick up, read, listen to. Like
stupid people hear smart shit and they're like, "Oh shit, motherfucking join that."
Like, that is fucked up.
That.
Like racism still exists. It's like wow, gay people should be able to get married. It's like there's bigger. Like sure they should, but like why the fuck are you like wasting your time and energy and money and just resources telling people about that? Like, that's just me.
Ray, you got another question before I get into my lightning round?
Yeah, every time somebody asks you what your name stands for, you always get some crazy. So you got to hit us with 1, 2 then.
What's
right,
GDP
ready? I'm gonna
today?
keep it 100. I always answer it so crazily,
100.
but I'm having a good time. I'm all stoned and shit.
Yes, me too.
Sick. Fuck yeah. It means when I was 17 years old, I've been rapping my whole life. When I was 17, I was like, all right, now I need to just like lock down a name and really start going for fucking broke because like I need to, right? Stedford girls don't poop, which was like to me at the time like a metaphor for like blissful ignorance. True. Which is like something that my music has come to mean anyway. Like it's kind of those little like tricks you think of in your mind to distract you from what's really going on. Almost back to what we were just talking about a second ago, like carbon footprint or you fucking watch TV. Like you find some sort of catalyst what's actually going on and feel some sort of relief from like just convincing yourself. The mind can play tricks on itself.
Oh, that's what's up.
And that was just sort of like whatever you think it means. GDP means whatever you think it is. If you think the song's about something, it's about that. If you think my name stands for that, it's exactly what it stands for. Like,
I told my father it stand for gross domestic product until I found out what exactly it meant and shit. He's like, oh, that sounds interesting.
Any philosophy I've been liking.
It keeps people guessing though. It's kind of good though.
It's just so silly. Like I don't know, the answer is so stupid now that like I almost feel like you gotta tell people out like, oh my god, it's like a fucking joke. I'm like, well, it is a joke, but there's like this weird underlying like idea to it that I wouldn't dare spend the time explaining to someone that wasn't like interviewing me.
All right, that's what's up. Can I get into my lightning round now?
Go ahead.
All right, we got 90 seconds to get through these fucking questions. This is the lightning round, double Jeopardy shit.
Do it.
It's fill in the blank style though, so it's got to be like one fucking word. All right.
Sick.
Don't fuck this up for me. This is my moment. It's like, All right, there you go. Here's the first one. If I were president, the first thing I would change is
clothes.
My favorite city to tour is
all of them. California.
All of them, California. Gotcha.
California's a city. A huge country.
California, New Mexico. That's what's up. My live show can be quickly summed up as.
What did someone say once?
What do you say this time?
Virtually incoherent. That's what someone said in a show review once. GDP showed up late and was virtually incoherent.
Wow.
West Orange is full of blank and blank.
Diversity and
Fridays. Blank makes the world go round.
Gravity.
Blank is the best place to go on late night munchie runs.
Shit.
Wawa, 7-Elevens.
Yeah, well, let's go Wawa. It's fine.
The perfect way to die is blank.
By living.
Blank is the sexiest person in the world. That was fucking horrible.
By living? That was whack?
Nah, it wasn't whack.
It wasn't the best. It's the sexiest person in the world. There's this girl, I forget her real name, but her Instagram is Oh No Radio. She's like a suicide girl, and I'm like pretty in love with her.
Check her out.
We can arrange that.
Probably not the hottest one of all. Just comes to quick mind.
Yes, that's what this is about. Shit.
Only.
GDP, the movie co-starring blank.
Shit. I don't know. Bill Murray.
Bill fucking Murray.
Fucking.
But fucking the two perfect friends that fuck would be blank and blank. I got a question about that video too.
Fuck. The two perfect friends that fuck. There's so many answers I want to give that are like inappropriate and I'm gonna put people on blast.
Absolutely. Go with your gut.
Yeah, me and that girl I was talking about from Instagram.
Gotcha. Yeah, fucking pause my lightning round. The fucking video you put out for that.
Yeah.
Who are those girls and shit? One of them had a fat butt.
Yeah. My friend Whitney. Uh-oh. So I had like a day off in LA on my way to Australia, and my buddy Justin Hoobangin, I call him, wanted to shoot a quick video. So I called my friend Whit, who was living in LA. She's from New Jersey. She's living in New York now. Went to her condo. She called up a friend. I had never met the other girl, like in the pink dress. But I had this idea that I just wanted to like rip off like all those old Aerosmith videos. Like they hadn't even heard the song at that point, but I was like, I wanted to feel like the Alicia Silverstone. Oh yeah, those are the two best friends of fuck. Alicia Silverstone, and what's her fucking name? Liv Tyler.
Ooh.
Those would be the best friends.
Mission
to fuck.
accomplished.
That's pretty much
bro.
who I stole that video from.
All right, fucking. My guilty pleasure is Blink,
All of them.
and Blink was my favorite cartoon growing up.
I liked X-Men when I was real young.
But you're Captain Planet on Xanax though.
Yeah, I liked Captain Planet. When I was like super, super young, I fucked with Captain Planet. Then I got a little bit older than X-Men. Then, into like Beavis and Butthead.
I actually thought Captain Planet was on drugs though. He just had that aura about him, and I thought Kwame was his dealer.
He was
White kid.
he was on that like good acid, right? He was
Yeah.
on that, like Albert Hoffman shit.
He was toasty all the time.
These days I like Archer.
Fucking Archer, yeah. Or I like that shit.
H. John Benjamin's my fucking dude. And what's that fucking show on HBO? The fucking Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that
that's
show,
alright.
man. I fuck with it. It's like I know, like I'm like, why do I like this? But it's like relaxing to me.
My
Like,
favorite
it's,
show
like,
on
smoked
HBO,
out.
but yeah, so
That
it's
guy's,
all right.
that guy's hilarious.
Relax. I just like cool out. End of the day. Like I don't know. It's easy. It's like easy like background television. It's like doing what you're doing.
Got you. That's the end of my fucking lightning round. You did well, man.
Thanks.
You
Like, that's
fucking did
one or
awesome.
two I wish I could take back.
Yeah, you only had like one corny answer.
Did I say life is the
Perfect way to die. It was to live.
perfect way to die? All right, I'll be
It
honest.
was very Confucius.
Yeah, that was stupid. The perfect way to die is probably on stage. An on-stage suicide, or I think another really funny one is to just like jump off of a bridge like into a convertible, or try to.
Try to
Some old Vin Diesel shit.
die, but land it perfectly and shit.
Yeah, like just like cannonball into someone's windshield.
Word. Or you could be like, what's that movie we saw? Fucking
Fast and Furious.
trying to find Sugar Man, searching for Sugar Man.
Oh, Searching for Sugar Man.
It was a fucking rumor that he like did a performance and he set himself on fire, and that's how he committed suicide on stage. That'll be
it.
a perfect fucking way to go with GDP.
G.G. Allen always wanted to, shoot himself on stage, and I think that's like pretty punk. Like, be leaning into the crowds is like shoot yourself backwards, like let your corpse kind of like fall in and stay in crowd surf. It's funny because I've thought about it a lot. Pretty expensive.
Yeah, but you can't fucking miss though. You don't want to live after that.
that's-
Be
yeah,
like,
you
That
don't
might
wanna-
be a
you
good
don't-
idea for a music video.
You don't want to fuck around and shoot a backup singer.
Word.
So any visuals coming up for any of these songs?
Yeah, I just shot a video with my dude Alan from he's my dude, and we shot a video Sunday for Placeholder. It'll probably be out in the next week or so.
I like that song.
And then thanks, man. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best song on the record. My personal favorite, especially like lyrically, conceptually. Like I feel like if I hit the nail on the head on any song, it's that one.
Yeah, word. Because you're talking about my ex on that shit, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the most like widely applicable track on the record. We did a video for that, and then me and Space Jesus are dropping our Hash Money record this fall on my record label, Smokers Cough. It's not out yet, but smokerscough.net. We dropping a lot of fucking good music from a lot of different people. Someone gave me the rock, and I'm gonna fucking shoot the jumper.
True. Word. All net.
So
Yeah.
you're a Brooklyn Nets fan now?
I don't could give a shit. I haven't been to the stadium yet. I heard their games are like really weird because they don't really have like a fan base yet. So like usually basketball games, like Knicks games, people are going nuts.
Yeah.
They fucking
You walk in there and
they
everyone's
pump
trying to
cheers
like-
and shit. They pump cheers through the fucking speakers and shit.
Right.
It's
Because
like, come on.
everyone's, like, they don't like no one actually gives a shit. It's like, oh, okay, they scored, like whatever.
Word. Who
I'm
the
seeing the Mets and Nas on Friday.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too.
My man got me tickets. I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
yeah, why not?
Go eat a steak in the clubhouse and watch Nas. Nas always kills it live.
Yeah, he's the man and shit.
Yeah.
Short as hell, but that's what's up. But fucking yeah, man, we appreciate the fucking interview. You taking time out of your busy schedule
It's
and all
dope,
that.
man. I fucking love fucking actually doing interviews with people that actually fucking like, know what to ask, and it's not like a bunch of bullshit stock, like, why are you even interviewing me type shit. Like, you guys did your homework, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
I was writing my questions like, damn, I hope he's cool with me asking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, you get fucking
I didn't even ask like, what was your favorite drug to do on Fridays or before you go to Fridays. I like to pair like sour. I like smoking sour and then going to Fridays and getting LIT in a fucking steak.
I mean, short of like, those nights where you're really going in. I don't recommend this to anyone, but, I used to like take probably like 2 or 3 Vicodin, smoke a little weed, drink a few beers, and like, you'd be chilling. But I'm not saying do that. I'm not, it's just,
No, you don't have to say it. I'll say it for you. That sounds fucking awesome and shit. And hopefully there's plenty of narcotics on deck at the fucking show in Montclair when I come. So
I'm not,
I mean,
one
I'm
way-
not saying
one
I'm
way
not
to
saying
find out
you may
was-
be involved. I'm just saying I just hope it's there.
Oh, right. I mean,
Yeah, we definitely coming out to check you out.
I'm through, man. It's gonna be, if there's ever a fucking, fun locals, I haven't played Jersey in a minute. If there was a show to come check out, I'd say it was that one.
Yeah,
Cool.
but the
Maybe
project
a-
sounds dope, man. Pretty sure it's gonna be
Thanks,
some
guys.
hoopla about it. We'll talk to you again once it
Appreciate it, man.
Send us any links that you have for if you drop the video, and we'll post that on our blog or WordPress page and all that.
Good shit. Yeah,
Word.
be in touch. You got my number and shit now. We'll be in touch. We'll get this up properly. And like, yeah, I'll throw you guys on the list for the show and whatever. We'll work it out.
Thank you.
And we got some Jersey Rappers t-shirts coming out. We're gonna get you one. Fuck that.
Yeah.
With
All
that
the
shit,
legends.
Yeah.
Yo, you're listening to the Rhythm and Rebels show, motherfucker. GDP. It's your boy. It's your friend. You know me.
All right, my guy.
Thank you. Appreciate it
Yeah,
too.
man. Have a good one.
Peace.
All right, fellas. Easy.
Nothing but trouble in these streets. I'm drunk at 10 a.m. and I got nowhere to be. And there's a stranger in my bed, and I'm sending you a text of how I'm missing you to death. And you're wishing me the best, but I don't wanna be another existential starving artist. I wanna lay my head on your chest at your apartment. It's late August and it's never felt colder. And I know that you were drunk and didn't wanna say it's over, so you held me close as I kissed your neck and rubbed your shoulder. Left the shore without saying a word and I felt older. It was a mistake, but we had sex anyway. And I even left the lights on to gaze into your pretty face and suck your titty through your bra and your drawers. And we started off, but you ain't really want that, so I took that walk. Came back and you were ready for more. And I saw you lying there, you said, fuck me. Fuck me, she said, fuck me. And whispered in my ear like, fuck me. Fuck me, she said, fuck me. Yeah, fuck me with everything you got before I leave you here to rot. And this bed is like a plot, your head is like a box. So get on top, get it however you want. But if we do it just this once, then I might never let you stop. So give me everything you got before I leave you here to rot. This bed is like a plot, your head is like a box. So get on top, love, it hurts too much to watch. Cause you told me you would always be mine, but you forgot what's on your mind, baby. I'm on the grind lately. Crying, find some guy to replace me. I hope he's everything I wasn't, and you love him, and you make collages out of cut-out magazines and fuck him. He pumps you how you like. You'll ask him if it's tight. Avoid eye contact as you moan into the night. Your friends will say he's Mr. Right. I was just a stretch mark. You'll never have to tell him about some guy you knew from West Orange. I try to harness, but I just get so wound up reading through old letters that I found love. So how come I don't know how to act when I see you out in public? I lose my stomach when I think of sweet nothings. You would whisper in my ear while I was coming. You found someone else. Said you can't love me if you don't love yourself. You said I'm nothing but trouble, but you're drunk as hell. And I love it when you yell, fuck